In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some filmmaking techniques for iPhone, or actually any device. And after this video, you're going to be able to use these 3 techniques, and it's going to help you make more cinematic looking video. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome to Mobile Creators, giving you the tips, tricks, and tools to create awesome content on nothing but your smartphones. And like I said, we're going to be giving you... My light has died. And for some reason, I can't find the extra battery, so sorry guys, you won't have my background lit up. I'll just boost the ISO or something, so no lighting. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you guys the 3 techniques you can start applying right now today to start making your video a lot more cinematic looking. And without further ado, let's go! Filmmaking technique number 1, the rule of thirds, which if you actually just Google rule of thirds, it says... The rule of thirds is a rule of thumb or guideline which applies to the process of composing visual images such as designs, films, paintings, and photographs, etc. So the rule of thirds is basically this grid that you can actually get on your iPhone or almost any other camera, and it looks like this, which I have on the screen right now. And basically what it is, like it said, a rule of thumb. It's not like a set-in-stone rule, but... the idea is, in each of these corners, whether it's the 2 on the left or the 2 on the right, the subject should be touching one of these intersecting lines, these 2 corners here and 2 corners here. For example, standing here, I can see on the camera is probably right around where the 2 corners are touching, so this looks fine. And here's probably where the other 2 corners are touching. And as you even notice in, like, if you start watching movies and taking a look and try to notice the rule of thirds, you'll see it applied within movies, within your TV shows, etc. But then you may be wondering, why am I standing in the middle of the frame if the rule of thirds is supposed to be either the 2 corners on the left or the 2 corners of the right? Why am I in the middle? YouTube's a little bit different when it comes to the rule of thirds. You can stand in one of the 2 left corners or the 2 right corners, or just be touching one of those. But with YouTube, you're more of talking straight to your audience, so being in the center is not such a bad thing. Something to keep in mind when filming in the rule of thirds is that if you're filming a subject, you probably don't want to be in the rule of thirds if they're looking this way, like kind of like an interview process, and you can't see where they're looking. It's always best to keep the rule of thirds open where the subject is going. For example, a car. If a car is driving by going this way, you're going to want the car in this side of the rule of thirds, not over here, because you can't see where the subject is going. So whichever way your subject's going or looking, make sure it's open that way. Or if I'm just standing on this side, make sure the rule of thirds is open this way. That's going to make it look a whole lot better, and it's going to be easier for the viewer to see. But like I said, this is not set in stone, but it is something good to practice, to use, to have in your toolbox. Practice using it and get good with it. Filmmaking technique number 2 is panning, which honestly for panning, all you really need is like just get one of these tripod thingies and it connects on the bottom. You put it on your tripod and then just do a nice pan of the area. The reason why panning is a very good filmmaking technique is because when you pan, it's going to be stable because it's on a tripod, or even if you do handhold, even if you're holding your phone like this and you're just moving your body, not like your hands like this, just move your body like that, you're going to get a nice smooth pan. People are going to be able to see the area. Also using the rule of thirds while panning, making sure that the main subject, like let's say you're filming like a town or something like that, keeping that in the rule of thirds so there's, you know, space above it for the sky and whatnot, and panning like that. Or if you're following a car along the side of the road, you keep that car touching one of those corners as it drives by. It's going to look cinematic because it's stable, it's showing the environment, and just produces a really nice shot. So definitely use panning. And my 3rd and final tip for filmmaking techniques is angles. Just don't pick up your camera and just start filming like this. Like move around, get low, get on the ground, explore with your phone and take a look at different angles. Get creative with it, see what you like, see what different angles that you find cool. I mean, there's a few different things that I like to do when I'm in certain spots, different angles that I enjoy. One of my favorite things to do is to find a railing while the sun is setting or rising, and then moving my phone past it so the sun will kind of like shine for a bit and then it'll go across the bar and shine some more. Which actually is a little bit of a combination of all 3, because I'll like keep the sun in the rule of thirds where it is touching one of those 4 corners. Then I will pan across the bars so that way it kind of slowly, smoothly goes across. and I'm at a creative angle, which gives it this whole awesome look. But that just about concludes this video. If you have any filmmaking tips that you want to share, go down in the comment section and comment it so that me and the rest of the community can see what filmmaking techniques you've learned over the years, which would be awesome to see. If you're looking to get into filmmaking on your mobile device, be sure to check the playlist that we have down below. Thanks for watching today's video, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.